Automatic, right? Yeah, let's get it, man. They're doing out there. Back again, you know. So some good news from the Vikings organization, man. Heavy. First thing, Cam Dantzler, man. Makes his return versus them Raggedy Lions, right? Great thing for the Vikings, man. Great news, right? Now we know the Vikings cornerback room, the depth has been very questionable, even though guys like Duke Shelley have stepped up. You know, Duke Shelley. Guys like a Caleb Evans, young rookie. So it has been guys that come in and step up and fill in. But it's good to get a vet like Cam Dantzler back. A starting cornerback, right? Who can play the starting role with the defense, man. Cam Dantzler was having a solid season until he went out. You know, he's a solid cornerback. Is it still room for him to improve? Yes. Is it room for him to get better? Of course. But Cam Dantzler is a cornerback, a piece in the defensive backfield that has been missed for the last 4 or 5 weeks, right? So getting him back, you know, just brings more depth to the cornerback room, man. They might keep the rotation going, they might not, but with the Caleb Evans being out, suffering another concussion, hopefully he gets well, man, 100%. But you need a guy like Cam Dantzler, you know, shout out Duke Shelley. No doubt, but he's not Cam Dantzler, right? Even though he comes in the red zone, he's a totally different animal. He is a beast. I kind of want to see him to continue to insert Duke Shelley in the red zone defense. He's an animal on that red zone, right? He's came in and helped the Vikings in big plays, made big pass breakups, especially on the goal line, man. Facts are facts. But Cam Dantzler, man, just a big key to the secondary, man, was, like I said, was playing good football before he was injured. Now he's back, makes his return, you dig me? Heavy, man. So I'm sure the Vikings look forward to it, Vikings fans, etc. You know, he is an asset to the defense at this point in time, right? Especially with the lack of depth in the cornerback room. So it's good to get him back, man. Great to have him back, Cattleman. Facts, man. Real great news to have him back, you know, from his physical play, you know, being a sure tackler. Yeah, he's missed some tackles. He needs to wrap up more, but physical corner, big, you know, aggressive. You know, definitely improving, man. Definitely solid in the defensive back room, man. Good to get him back in the rotation, back in the mix. Hopefully Duke Shelley can still get in the rotation as well. No doubt, man. Now the Vikings were dealing with some illnesses, right? Harrison Smith, I think, Pat P, to name a few. You know, we're dealing with some illnesses, but it looks like they are recovering. They will be 100% on Sunday. Some more good news. You know, I guess it's the flu bug, whatever bug, you know, floating around. You dig me? I guess it's floating around the whole world. Heavy, man, but it's good to hear those guys will be back. Be at 100%. The Vikings will need all their best players, man. They will need Harrison Smith, Hitman. They will need Patrick Peterson, man, Pat P, right? They will need all those guys on the field, Eric Kendricks, etc., man. All these guys have to show up, must show up. This is a big game, a very big game, man. A very key point in the season, dog. Vikings can take the North heavy. We need all in playoffs, facts, man. It's a big game coming up. The Vikings can take the North, man, early in the season. Worry about the next goals, man. But it's good to hear those guys are bouncing back from their illnesses, you know, getting rest, getting the right recovery, right treatment. And like I said, you know, as long as the Vikings get healthy at the right time, can be healthy during the playoffs, man, have everybody 100%, that's key, man. Heavy, man. That's great news for the Vikings, right? So, more great news, man. But this is going to be a tough, gritty game. The Vikings need everybody on board, man. On the same accord, right? It's going to be a dogfight, a battle. But the Vikings are up for it, man. This whole season they've been in what? Dogfights, close battles, close games, right? One-score games, etc., man. And they always find a way to win at the end, dog. You know, they're not uncomfortable in the situations. They don't get scared. They don't get shaken up. They're built for those moments, right? You know, they understand when it's time. Somebody steps up, makes the big play, man. That's what it's about. So being in a dogfight, a close game is nothing new to the Vikings, and I'm sure it will help them when the playoffs come around, man. Because the majority of playoff games are close, man. Tough fights, battles, right? Go down to the wire, the fourth quarter, right? That's where the Vikings show up heavy. Big stops, big time plays, man. Situational football, right? So all these close games are just going to help the Vikings in the end, man. In the future, it's going to be, beneficial to the Vikings in the playoffs. That's the bottom line. I predict TJ go off, show the Lions. Heavy, man. I hope he do. Hey, you in the chat, like it up, man. No excuses. Heavy. Let's get it, man. By Muhammad, TJ Hawkinson. I hope he do show out, man, against his old team, right? Wouldn't that be great for him, you dig me? Go ball out against those Lions, man. Put up big numbers. Heavy. Yeah, man. Could get a big game from TJ Hawk, man. I'm sure he will be highly determined, highly motivated to ball out. Heavy. Back in Detroit, back against his old team. Let's get it, man. Let's go, man. The time is now. News is Christian Darrisaw. Imagine Irv and him. Could be a dynamic duo if Irv Smith can get it together, man. You know, Irv Smith should be back soon, so they can get him in the mix. Woo! More weapons on the field, man. The more the better, right? If Irv Smith can get in rhythm and get in his groove and start playing good football, definitely be a plus, man. No doubt. Christian Darrisaw might be back in the mix. They say he cleared concussion protocol, so he could play. Do I think they should play him? I don't think so. I think they should sit him the whole rest of the season until the playoffs. But you know what it is, man. Sorry, how you feeling? Feeling better, Muhammad. Appreciate it, dog. You know, just bouncing back, man. Heavy. But yeah, Christian Darrisaw, man, they say he might play, so if I was the Vikings, I would be very careful with him, man. Heavy. You do not want him getting hurt or getting another concussion, dog. No way. Like I said before, I think they should rest him into the playoffs, but, the Vikings will go with their move. I'm sure Kevin O'Connell and staff will make the best decision, man. Only out so far as Bullard, yeah. So not too many injuries on the Vikings side, man, but Christian Darrisaw, it's a big moment of the season. Do they need him? Of course. But should they take the risk, put him back on the field? I don't think so, but KOC and staff will make that decision, man. Hopefully they make the right decision. Hopefully he is 100%. Hopefully he knows his body. He knows if he is ready or not. And they can make the decision off that, man. Once again, you must protect the players. You're dealing with concussions. It's not a game, man. Real deal serious. Very serious, dog. Talking about a concussion, nothing to play with. Heavy. Two with that. But if Darrisaw's healthy and he's ready to go, definitely a plus for the Vikings if he's back. Oh, yeah. Definitely a plus for the Vikings if Darrisaw's on the field. But once again, be very careful, man. Be very careful with Darrisaw, man. You don't want him coming in playing, catching another concussion, you digging? Yeah, he's vital to the offense, vital to the team, especially come playoff time, man. He's a key player on the whole team, period, man. One of your best players on the team, heavy. Do they want to take the chance? I don't know, man, but he did clear protocol. So technically, if he's ready to go, if he's 100%, you might see Darrisaw back in the lineup, man. Might see Darrisaw in the lineup. We shall see, man. But Darrisaw back on the O-line, hey, definitely great news, but just tread careful, man. That's a guy you need in them trenches. We talk about them trenches. Playoff time when everything's more physical, when the game's more faster, everything's on the line. Oh, yeah, you need Darrisaw. So if the Vikings can let him rest, heal up, don't rush him back, I think that would be the right move. But KOC, I'm sure he will make the right decision, man, bottom line. But yeah, big game versus the Lions, man, the Raggedy Lions. Another big game. Clinch the North, take the North, man. That's the biggest thing this week. They call it a what? A shirt and hat game. It is what it is. But if the Vikings can go ahead and clinch the North, they can look forward to the next goals at hand, man. Period. Get it out the way. You know what I'm saying? It's just what it is, man. But guys healthy. Cam Dantzler coming back. Plus, man. Guys getting better after whatever sickness they had, you know. Hopefully everybody's full speed ahead on Sunday, man. A big game, dog. Probably will be a dogfight. Most analysts, experts saying the Vikings will lose. You know how that goes. The Vikings are underdogs once again. Hey, it's up to the Vikings. It's on them once again, man. Take respect. Nobody going to give the Vikings respect. We've seen that all year, off-season, etc. You know, from the analysts, etc. We know what it is, man. This is nothing new. This is Vikings territory. But at the end of the day, it's in the Vikings' hands, dog. I can't wait to watch January football. Facts, man. Feels good knowing your team will be in the playoffs January, right? Gives you something to look forward to heavy, man. But yeah, the disrespect continues. So what will the Vikings do about it, man? The ultimate question once again. Underdogs once again. A lot at stake once again, man. Everybody's riding Detroit's jockstrap, man. Saying Detroit this, Detroit that, Lions this. They're playing great football. Their offense is unstoppable, etc., man. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. Let them talk, man. Vikings get the chance once again to quiet the noise. Lemmy Smith, what up, big dog? I got a feeling we won't see this team complete until playoffs time. KOC have some things up his sleeve and we're not showing our hands. Hey, man, I hope so. Playoff time is the time to get right, correct? Yeah, playoff timing is when you want to be 100%, yeah, playing your best football. I think the Vikings will really be in rhythm come playoff time and they're going to be trouble. Yeah, man, good point, though. Shout out, facts, much appreciated. But yeah, that would be an ideal situation. The Vikings get it all together playoff time, right? That's what we've been talking about. You know? Playing their best football in January through the playoffs. Might even see them blow a couple teams out. Who knows, man? All these games have been close, you know, pulling out close wins, not playing their best football, so to say. Just think when they get it together, full 4 quarters, man. And playoff time is the perfect time to get it together, right? Heavy, man. Heavy, dog. Let's get it, man. The Vikings got a lot to prove once again. A lot, you know what I'm saying? A lot of noise to kill, man. It's a lot of disrespect still. You know, people act like 10-2 is nothing in the NFL. Like it's something light. Like winning 10 games in the NFL is just easy, automatic, right? It's all good. Let them talk. Let them yap, man. Vikings got the final say in how they perform, how they play this Sunday, man, period. Yeah, against them Raggedy Lions. Who going to show up? They going to bring their A game or not, man, period. How bad they want it. Heavy, man. See a lot about the Vikings once again, man, this week. Lions are luckily to be over us in underdog crap. Hey, man, all that underdog, you know, the favorites, that don't matter, man. At the end of the day, the Vikings got to get on the field, strap it up. Both teams got to meet each other and hit each other in the mouth, right? Bottom line, man, who's going to show up, period. Period, man. Vikings just got to zone in, go in there mentally prepared once again, man. Another day at the job. Heavy. Heavy, man. But great news, players returning. Cam Dantzler, starting cornerback, man. He is missed. He is much needed in the secondary right now. Just gonna make them that much better, man. As long as he comes back focused in, understanding his assignments, the schemes, his job, right? As long as he's mentally focused, his stamina is right, etc. Been out like 5 weeks, so hopefully his conditioning is right. You know what I'm saying? And he's ready to play football, man. Let's get it. According to him, his statement, he's ready. Todd Chandler is back too. Muhammad Sahil, facts, big dog. Todd Chandler back as well. Hey, if you in the chat, like it up, man. No doubt, man. No excuses. Takes less than 1 second, man. If you in the chat, like it up every time, man. Heavy. Let's get it, man. No excuses, man. Period. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe as well. Much appreciated. But Todd Chandler back as well. Once again, Todd Chandler had a great, solid preseason. Could he be a future back for the Vikings? depending on what happens in the offseason with Dalvin Cook, Alexander Madison. So he could be a future Viking starter one day, right? They might get him in the game, get him in the groove. You never know. He had a great preseason, man, heavy. Shout out Ty Chandler coming back off that thumb injury. He might contribute. Who knows, man? Talented running back, you know what I'm saying? Heavy, man. Wish we used 3 RBs this year. They just might. You never know, man. Ty Chandler definitely has skills. Definitely can run that tater. Heavy, man. Once again, might be the future running back of the Vikings one day, man. Never know, dog. Heavy. But yeah, once again, the Vikings healthy, getting healthy at the right time, you know. Great news, man. Heavy. You're in the chat, like it up. Once again, man. Shouldn't have to keep saying it. Let's get it, man. On the grind here. Big SKOL here. Andrew SKOL, what up, big dog? Heavy. Much appreciated. Let's get it, man. No excuses, man. You in the chat, like it up. There's no reason not to, man. Heavy. Period. But yeah, so once again, man. It's my opinion on it, man. Guys coming back. Slowly but surely. Cam Dantzler back. Guys feeling better, getting over sicknesses, right? Illnesses. Christian Darrisaw might be in the lineup. Great news for the Vikes. Do you think any of our veterans are going to be gone next year? Man, Theo, good question. Could be, man. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Depending on what the Vikings want to do, you know, with salary cap and all that, cap space, you might see some veterans you love go, man. Like, if not gone, they will definitely have to take a major pay cut. You know, guys are getting older, man. Eric Kendricks, he's playing solid, but he's not the same. Jordan Hicks probably gone. Adam Thielen has 1 more year in his contract. What will they do with him? Will he take a pay cut, you know? Harrison Smith, what will they do with him? They got young talent. Got guys like Cam Bynum. Got Josh Metellus. You got Lewis Seen coming back. How will he recoup? How will he be off an injury, man? So it's a lot of veterans, man. You know, still solid, still can perform, but definitely not the same. That's clear to see. You dig me? So you never know, man. You could see some vets stay. You could see some vets go. But it's all depending on which direction the Vikings want to go, right? You know, we talking about money. At the end of the day, don't forget it's a business heavy. So the, you know, cap space is definitely an issue, man. Especially right now with the Vikings. I know it will go up next year. You know, it will rise. But at the same time, Vikings, you know, they don't have a lot of salary cap space, man. You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna have to make some decisions heavy. Talk about the linebacker position. Eric Kendricks getting up there in age. Jordan Hicks, he definitely been a liability on defense at times, especially in pass coverage. You know, they got young guys. Do they want to bring young guys in, get them ready? Brian Asamoah, etc. Do they want to look in the draft, get some young linebackers, another cornerback, safety, etc. Man. You know, the offensive side of the ball is pretty set. You know, the O-line is good. You got young receivers that you know. You got Kirk Cousins, but Kirk might be all right for another year or two. We will see. But, you know, they got to make a decision on Kirk as well. They got some good quarterbacks in the draft, you know. 2nd round, 3rd round picks. What will the Vikings do? It all comes down to, you know, what Kevin O'Connell and Kwesi want to do, man. Do they think Kirk is their guy moving forward for the next couple years? You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of situations, man. A lot of scenarios the Vikings can go, man, but we will see. But on defense, they definitely got to fill in some spots, man. As far as age, talent, etc. Linebacker position, bring some cornerbacks in. What will Pat P do? It's a lot of questions in the air, man, but right now, they got to focus on the task at hand. You dig me? Worry about the offseason when it comes, but right now, they're trying to get to a championship, get to the Super Bowl, and they can damn right do it heavy. They need to focus on what they can do right now, man, to improve, become the best team they can be, so they can make that playoff push heavy. The time is now, man. The window is right there. Now, if they don't win this year, is their Super Bowl window closed? Nah, man. This is a very talented team, heavy. But they got a great opportunity, man, especially in the NFC this year, man. That's a great chance for the Vikings to do something special, man, heavy. You dig me? Why not take full advantage? Dig me? KOC, Kevin O'Connell, rookie coach, rookie head coach. Why can't he win a Super Bowl his first year? You know what I'm saying? You see, he knows what he's doing. He seems like he's an experienced coach for his first year. He's 10-2 for his first go around at it. Heavy. That's not easy. 10 wins in the NFL is not easy. Heavy. Believe that. Why can't the Vikings win, right? Why can't they take full advantage of the situation this year and keep building and win another Super Bowl if they win one this year? Who says they can't win multiple Super Bowls? Is that illegal? Is that not allowed? Heavy. KOC, Coach of the Year. Don't forget about that. Facts, no doubt. Muhammad, Coach of the Year. Easy, hands down. But yeah, why can't the Vikings win multiple Super Bowls, right? Is it a law? Is it illegal? Is it a cap on how many Super Bowls you can win? Hell no. So the Vikings, man, I feel like they're going to keep growing and keep building. But this year, they got a chance to really make a run, which nobody thought. Everybody doubted it. He has them believing heavy, man. That's what it's about. Nobody thought the Vikings would be 10-2, second best record in the league. Majority of people said they would win 7-8 games, and that's it. Only a very few said they had a chance. Heavy. I believe in KOC. Vikes get a ring soon. Facts, man. They will get that ring. They might get multiple rings. Heavy. Might get a ring this year. Definitely capable. Definitely possible, dog. Heavy. But yeah, so it's a lot of questions in the air, man. But worry about off season when the off season comes. Dig me? Right now, 2022 Vikings, man. 10-2. Clinch the North this Sunday, right? Keep it going. Keep pushing. Got a chance to do special things, man. Keep believing. Keep grinding. Stay on point. Stay focused, dog. Mental as well. Heavy. That's what the Vikings need to be worried about, man. Let's get it, man. That's my opinion on it, though. Excited to see guys getting healthy. Excited to see key players come back in the rotation, back in the lineup. Perfect timing for the Vikings, man. Hopefully they can continue to stay healthy, right? A lot of teams got injuries, players out. Vikings getting healthy, man. That's another plus. Another advantage for them, especially in the playoffs. You hear Zimmer going to college as defensive coordinator? Yeah, I heard that, man. Shout out Mike Zimmer. Glad he got an opportunity, coach college players. Kind of a fresh start for him, I don't hate the guy. You dig me? Don't dislike the guy. It just was time for him to go. It is what it is. He wasn't doing a great job. His time was up. But I'm glad he gets another opportunity, Shout out Deion Sanders. A true friend. That's what you're supposed to do. Look out for your brother, your bro, your friend, etc., man. Shout out Deion Sanders giving guys a chance. But yeah, Mike Zimmer, man. He might do a good job at Colorado, Deion Sanders got the swag. He's going to bring players in, so they might change their program around. Heavy. Yeah, man, but shout out Mike Zimmer. You know what I'm saying? Good luck to him, man. Good luck to Deion. Until they come across the Roll Tide. It's Roll Tide full of pride heavy. But yeah, man. Shout out Deion. Shout out Mike Zimmer, man. Glad to see him get another opportunity. Less stress, college level. Hopefully he does good, man. No doubt. But they come across the Roll Tide. Oh, yeah, if Colorado ever come across the Roll Tide, it's going to be trouble for them boys. Heavy. Know that. Yeah, don't ever forget that. Roll Tide full of pride. Yeah, and the college football committee, I got a video coming on YouTube. Yeah, y'all scared of them Bama boys, boy. Yeah, the committee is a joke. Alabama is the only team that had a chance to beat Georgia. Georgia about to run through the playoffs, and it's going to be ugly. Alabama was the only team who could beat Georgia, and they know if Bama got in, they would win it all. Heavy. I stand on that. Heavy. Like that. See you next year. Back in effect. Roll Tide. Heavy. But yeah, man. Another big game for the Vikings, man. Time to battle. Time to bang. Heavy. Time for the Vikings to show that grit, that determination. Muhammad, I stand too. Much appreciated, dog. But it's time for the Vikings to show up big again. Come up big again, man. Another big game, division game, even that more important, man. Period, man. Stakes are on the line right now. Playoff football in December. Heavy, man. Who want it the most? Who gonna show up and show out, man? The Vikings gonna kill the noise? You dig me? You saw what happened last time they was underdogs? They gonna bring the same bullshit? Or they gonna come in playing Vikings football zoned in, man? We gonna see heavy, man. Let's get it, man. Oh me, oh me. I ain't got no picture, you hear me? SKOL, like that. Heavy.